I am now creating weekly exclusive content for Patreon, so if you are interested in that, go check out the link down below. And of course, if you want to avoid the random lottery of FIFA points, you want to go straight to the source, buy the players directly, use u7buy.com and use the code TVM at checkout. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to another player review. If you missed 6 PM content, then you would have missed this red pick. Go check it out because there is another red pick higher rated than this one. That'll be obviously on the channel already. 88 rated, and for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to call him Simon. I don't know if it's Simone, whatever. I'm going to call him Simon, right? That's just the way we're going to go with it. So, with that being said, 88 rated, left mid comes out of packs. I've got him in as a left forward because he's playing in a 4-3-2-1, I think it is. You'll see the team at some point. 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills, medium work rates, which is not ideal, but I'm nitpicking there, to be fair, because 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills is insane. He's only 5'6", which, if we're talking previous FIFAs, there aren't that many where 5'6" is an advantage. This FIFA, however, I feel like that is a massive advantage. He does have 85 strength as well, so he's not going to be any sort of pushover. With 99 balance and 85 strength, and if you feel the need to boost that strength up even more, wouldn't recommend it, but you could do, you just won't push him off the ball. I mean, it doesn't matter of the height really in this game too much. So that being said, let's go from left to right. 99 acceleration, 98 sprint speed, wouldn't expect anything less really. 85 finishing, 92 shot power, 80 long shots, not great, but 86 positioning as well. Not bad. I mean, bear in mind, this isn't a striker, right? This is a left mid or a left wing or a left forward. You can use him as a striker. I have done. I won't lie to you. You'll see the setup in just a second, but I'll explain who's striker and who's cam and whatnot. But yeah, I did use him as a striker because I don't really use wingers. I'm hearing an awful lot, and I don't really notice playing against it an awful lot. I must do, but I just don't notice it. 4-2-3-1. Apparently everybody uses that. I tried it once, I couldn't get on with it and had to move away. I just need 2 strikers. It's just me. I don't know. Either way, though, let's move over. Shooting. We've already touched upon that. That's passing. 83 short passing, 80 vision. Not great, but with 90 crossing, if you do feel the need to put a ball into the penalty area, you're going to have a very nice cross on you. Now, of course, we have got the Deadeye Chem style on, so if we were to apply that, the finishing goes to 99, positioning and shot power all go to 99, 93 short passing, 90 vision, and that crossing is bumped up by 5 to 95, and it turns him into a 93 rated winger or a 92 rated striker if you want to play him as a cam or centre forward. He's in and around the 93 as well, which is not too bad, is it? Didn't boost the dribbling. And the only real reason you'd want to boost the dribbling across the board is probably the reaction stat itself. Now, and you've probably heard me say this a lot, and I'm going to stand by it. If someone is quick and has high agility and high balance, the reactions theoretically shouldn't matter. And in the instance of Simon, it doesn't. This guy is unbelievably responsive, so snappy. If he had 5-star skills, he could possibly be one of my favourite players to use in terms of mobility. Now, that's the team. You'll notice that the other red pick is in there as well. That's been spoiled. If you thought, now I'll go watch it after. Nope, unlucky, you've just seen it. But with that being said, 88 rated Simon up at left side. He's actually going to be the right-sided striker. We're going to have Mbappe next to him, and then Thiago is going to be the cam. Our Laudrup 2 central midfield players, and then Keane is going to be the CDM with the back line basically remaining the same. Ramos does come into the middle, Zambrotta goes to the outside. As we move into a selection of the clips, and I'll have some fresh clips going into the review screen at the end as well in the little preview. I think he gets a goal very early on. Let's start talking about what was good and what was bad. It would be very easy for me to list the things that are bad because that list is unbelievably short. First of which is nothing to do with gameplay, it's links. He's not the easiest player to link in unless you have icons or French league cards. I know that sounds stupid, but Nigerian cards are not exactly abundant. You know, you don't have an awful lot of usable ones. If you have an icon JJ Okocha, you're going to get a nice strong link in there, which is nice. But apart from that, you don't really have many good Nigerian cards in the game, which is unfortunate. Now, you can link him in with the likes of Aouar and Mbappe and things, but if you already have someone like, oh, I don't know, for example, if you have Neymar, then obviously you're not really going to have a spot for Simon. You could bring him off the bench, and we'll talk more about that as we progress through the video. But if you already have Neymar, the question you're going to be asking yourself is he better than Neymar, or is there a justification for maybe selling my Neymar, keeping hold of Simon if I've picked him up as a red pick, for example? We'll talk about that. We will talk about it. What is he bad at? We've already mentioned the links, not ideal. His work rate is not irritating, it's not bad, it's just disappointing. If he had a high attacking work rate, he would have a much greater desire to get forward, and that would be nice, but it's not game-breaking in any way. I do really like the card, and to be honest, in terms of negatives, yeah, I think that's it, you know. The reaction stat just didn't do anything for me. Like, it did not hinder his reactions, didn't hinder his mobility. The dragbacks are super snappy, the skill moves are really responsive. You'll see an awful lot of clips of me hitting the post, and some instances where we'll try and do a skill move, it won't come off, and as you've just seen there, that he recovers and manages to score a header, which is, I mean, to be fair, his heading's 80 and his jumping is 99. He's 5'6", not that he needed to compete against anybody there, but it was just worth a mention. I don't think this card is going to not change your entire team necessarily, but it's going to give you a massive boost in confidence when playing with him, because he's so good on the ball. His dribbling, his pace in particular, very, very good. If you know how to use skills, whether it just be the basics, whether it be side-to-side heel flick, which I think you'll see, you may have already seen it, but you'll definitely see it when you get to the review breakdown, and we have I think that goal is him literally just shifting it from side to side, takes out 2 or 3 defenders, and then just slots it in. He's so good at doing that. Very, very quick. His passing is not great, but it's not terrible. You know, he does have a chem style on him which aids to the passing, and it definitely helps. He's not 100% accurate, that's for sure, but it does definitely help. Of course, now we're into the review breakdown, you'll be able to see what I'm talking about with regards to the heel-to-heel flick, or the side-to-side heel-to-heel flick. I forget what it's called. It's something similar like that, like side-to-side heel-to-heel flick or whatever. But as you can see, in terms of the cons, there just aren't that many. We've already talked about links and work rate. The vision, the natural vision, is low, so don't expect any like great passing. But with the Deadeye Chem style, this is the skill here. Look at this. Bang. Takes 3 players out because they all go the wrong way, one of which is on him and then all of a sudden he's not, and then the other one goes the wrong way, the other one splits off and there's a gap in the middle, and bang, we've scored. And I mean, that's kind of from kickoff, I guess. It went the long way round, but yeah, that was a really nice goal. And that's not the only time he does it. If you watch the Thiago review, which will be out tomorrow morning, I'll have some extra clips in there of it's Thiago scoring the goal or Thiago setting it up, but I didn't want to use double the clips, so what I've done is I've just separated them. I think actually there are some really nice clips of Simon in that review, so if you want to see some more of him and you just want to see me play with him, then obviously go check that out tomorrow morning. But in terms of the negatives, as I say, long shots, you could argue, but it's not that big a deal. It really isn't. And we get a +5 with a Deadeye. So we've talked an awful lot about what he's not very good at, but not that there's an awful lot, but he is so good. And his price tag, I've got value for coins at 87 because I don't think he's like... He's between, it's a massive price range. He's between 185 and 260,000 coins. I think 200 plus, you're pushing it a little bit. If you can get him for, you know, I don't know, 220 and lower, then I think you'll do all right. Under 200k, you've had a bargain. On Xbox, if you can get him for less than say 190, I think that's a good deal. Anything more than that, you are maybe going to have to ask yourself, how long am I going to use him for? He is a very good card. His weak foot is insanely good. His skill moves are very useful. He's fast. He's agile. He's got good finishing with a chem style as well. If you can link him into a team, yeah, by all means, honestly, pay whatever it takes to get him if you've got the surplus coins. I loved his finishing. I know he hits the post a few times, and I know I've shown that, but to be honest, his finishing is first class. It really is, with the chem style, with the Deadeye chem style. I'm not saying it's going to be that good without one, so just bear that in mind, but honestly, this is a great card, and it does definitely live up to the hype. He doesn't have any height. Lives up to the hype and the expectation. Big fan, loved it, and if I could afford to keep him on another account, I'd love that nice blue design, but unfortunately, I don't. But then again, what am I saying? Got myself a red pick. Let me know what you think of Simon, in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.
Football Index. The game changed. Download the app now.